Morning, my name is Tracey Ullman, and I became an American in 2006. I'm from England, and I did not come here because I was persecuted or a refugee. England's a wonderful country, and I love being British. But after having lived here for 25 years, raised 2 children here, been welcomed by the creative community, and had a wonderful career, I realised how much I love this country too. I've become an American, minus the paperwork. So, with the election of 2008 looming, I took the opportunity offered to me to become a citizen, join in properly. I wanted to vote. And now, so have you. I know a bit about how you're feeling this morning. You've come to You've come to the end of a long process. Lawyers, interviews and tests. Okay, pop quiz. How many stripes are there on the American flag? 13, correct. Who said, give me liberty or give me death? Patrick Henry, yes. And what form is required to petition for United States citizenship? Is it the N200 or the N400? Did you say someone said 200? I'm so sorry, we're going to have to deport you. Sorry about that. I'm just kidding. Thank goodness that part is over, right? And you will now be asked to renounce your precious green card. That was a very, very scary moment for me because I'd gotten used to a picture of me revealing my ear, looking like Spock's sister. And soon after that, you will be sworn in as a citizen of the United States of America on the hallowed grounds of Monticello, and maybe, like I did, you will feel different. You will feel like you really belong. As a child growing up in a working-class household in the UK, I saw many images of America. Everyone seemed to have lots of everything, didn't they? Washing machines, cars, TVs, food. Americans had white teeth and confidence. I remember watching the Olympic Games and loving their national anthem. Well, you heard it often enough, didn't you? Because they always seem to be winning. I didn't hear the British anthem, God Save the Queen, much, because Britain loves a bronze medal. I think even if we won the gold, we'd say it's all right. I'd rather have a bronze. It's the confidence thing again. I didn't travel to America until I was in my early 20s. I first arrived in New York, and as I crossed the 59th Street Bridge into Manhattan, I saw the famous skyline, and my stomach went, and I thought, here it is, the big time, the land of liberty, and it was thrilling. People of all nationalities, just like you, endeavouring to make a living in that big, noisy, crazy city. And America seemed to say, you want it? Come and get it. But you're on your own. Sure, it's tough. But if you work hard, you can be anyone you want to be. Your kid could grow up to be president. But in England, I couldn't have grown up to be one of the royal family. And that had always rankled with me. As my father-in-law Vic once said, why do we pay the royal family millions of pounds to be better than us? Good question. It's so obvious to me why Americans decided to break away from the British and declare independence. Why shouldn't they have remained beholden to a monarch thousands of miles away and paying tax? If Jefferson was in this house now, I know I could walk in and have a conversation with him about this issue. I'd also like to ask him how he justified keeping slaves if all men were declared equal. That's a tricky one, that. But that's the part of the American dream I aspire to, and he did too. The right to question the system, welcome change, demand that all voices and cultures be heard. I'm sure he would have been relieved to show me back out to the garden before I started on about how long it took for women to get the vote. And another thing, Mr. Jefferson,